We just laugh. That's our running joke. But everybody's got something. Somebody always gets upset. We're getting together. I'm trying to just accept the love.
All right, that was fantastic. We are so blessed in this church to have Dr. Ann McFarland and Joe Lowe to play such beautiful music for us on Sunday morning. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I'm Terry Hill. I'm the pastor here at Key West United Methodist Church, and I am so glad that you're here today to worship God. A couple of announcements before we begin our worship. First, because I keep forgetting this, we have children's church every Sunday morning. And I popped my head in there a few minutes ago, and I think we had about 6 kids in there already. If you have children, you are welcome to go ahead and take them to children's church because our services are shorter now during the pandemic for multiple reasons. We just have the kids in children's church the whole time. So kids are welcome to head in over there. Check in if you're watching on Facebook, if you're participating in worship on Facebook Live. If you could check in, say good morning, let us know that you're here. That's very encouraging to us. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who assists with worship, the music people, the ushers, the sound and camera and all that kind of stuff. It takes a bunch of people to help out, and I appreciate so much everybody's service every week. Tomorrow is the legal holiday for Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. We are a part of the Interfaith Ministerial Alliance, and every year we sponsor an event on Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Tomorrow that's going to be through Facebook, and everybody's invited to be a part of that. Go on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, you can still participate in an event that is on Facebook. So you look up the Interfaith Ministerial Alliance, actually IMA, and or just Key West, Dr. King event or whatever. It'll pop up if you search for it, and then register for that event that's going to be tomorrow morning at 10:30. We have a church council meeting tomorrow evening at 5:30, the first one of the new year. So our new officers will be a part of that. So just a reminder to everyone to review the information you got by email and be with us tomorrow at 5:30. If for some reason you didn't get that information, just let us know in the church office tomorrow. We'll make sure you get all the information you need for our church council meeting tomorrow night at 5:30. A couple of things that we do in here to keep us all safe. We have fantastic ventilation. It turns out that's one of the main important ingredients to a safety protocol for anything that is indoors. And that's why the doors are open, the fans are on, the fan is on nonstop through the air conditioner system. We monitor the air quality in here. It's excellent. We wear face coverings the entire time. We don't hug and shake hands outside on the steps. We greet each other when the service is over, and we don't pass the offering baskets or bulletins or anything like that. There are baskets that are by the doors as well as hand sanitizer. So if you want to drop an offering into the basket before or after worship, you're welcome to do that. And those of you on this side are going to exit out the side aisle and the front door. And those of you on this side are going to exit out this side aisle and out the side door. That way we have one-way traffic, and we can greet each other outside on the steps after the service is over. So that's some of the ways that we are keeping each other safe. I think that's all the announcements that I have. Is there any other announcement I forgot? Okay, as we go to a time of prayer, of course, there are many, many things that are on our hearts and minds this morning to pray for in our own families and amongst our friends, certainly in our country. We have prayer shawls this morning that we are dedicating to 3 people in our community who are battling cancer or other medical issues. And so we want to pray today for Blas Misa, for Deshanae Lang, and for Lourdes Hernandez. And I'm holding one of them so that we can pray specifically for them as they receive the prayer shawl. If you know somebody going through a difficult time, just let us know in the church office, and we pray and consecrate the prayer shawls, and then get those to those folks so they can be comforted and surrounded in our prayers, as well as a tangible expression of our love and care. Last week, I shared with you the prayer, part of the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, make me an instrument of your peace. This week, I read through a long list of prayers of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and so the pastoral prayer this morning will be quotes of prayers of Dr. King. Let us bow our heads for a moment of prayer. God, grant that we wage the struggle with dignity and discipline. May all who suffer oppression in this world reject the self-defeating method of retaliatory violence and choose the method that seeks to redeem. O God, make us willing to do your will, come what may. Increase the number of persons of goodwill and moral sensitivity. Give us renewed confidence in nonviolence and the way of love as taught by Christ. God, we thank you for the inspiration of Jesus. Grant that we will love you with all our hearts, souls, and minds, and love our neighbors as we love ourselves, even our enemy neighbors. And we ask you, God, in these days of emotional tension, when the problems of the world are gigantic in extent and chaotic in detail,